Hello, it is December 15th. We are almost at the end of the year. 2021 is getting ready to turn 22. Hopefully, it's not the same as the shit that's been going on.
This year hasn't been very great.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
It's not as bad as 2020. I wouldn't say so.
Nah, 2020 was probably the worst year.
It was a shock, but yeah, we hope everybody's having good holidays at this time.
Sorry we haven't been here. Me and Trey, we both started new jobs. We got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Plus the holidays.
Apologize for making a commitment to y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember.
I don't remember
exactly
exactly
what
we
do
said.
it, but
I think we said at least once a week, but
yeah, I think we said twice actually.
Oh, maybe. Well, me and Trey got a new plan now, and now that me and Trey are actually getting our heads together and we're accustomed to what we're doing on a regular basis, me and Trey set a goal for each other that we're going to try and go 52 weeks straight.
At least
a year
once
straight.
a week.
Once a week, at
Yeah.
least. Most likely it'll probably be once a week every week. But the episode will probably be about 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes long.
Yeah, we might cut back just slightly.
Yeah, because me and Trey got a lot of plans for stuff that we're doing. We're trying to better ourselves, even outside of this podcast and work. We want to have a future for ourselves, for real. So, we've been working on it.
Yeah, so that's a little update. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently, just through time and as we've been creating these episodes.
We're still learning, of course.
We're feeling like maybe we should focus these a little bit more. Maybe give us some feedback and let us know what you think. We know a lot of you guys love, the episodes for what they are. But, to keep on bringing more people in, we think we're going to try and, keep our topics, a little bit cleaner.
A little cleaner. But we also want to get on not comment topics. Topics of right now, like in the mainstream news a little bit. We're probably not going to talk about everything. We're just going to talk about the things that interest us.
Yeah, but that also everyone can relate to a little bit better, rather
like
than,
for example, we're going to talk about like the movies and the shows coming out.
Yeah,
here soon.
Because that's a big interest. We do love shows and stories. We're big fantasy nerds and
really into sci-fi shit for real. But as always, we're gonna get straight into it.
Right to it.
So you hear about the Game of Thrones? How they canceled it?
But what are you talking about? Like
they had not the
The Last Dragon is the one.
Yeah, the one that's still coming out.
Okay.
But they had another spinoff and they canceled it. It was like $30 million or something that they paid for the first episode, and they were like, "This just isn't gonna work."
I don't understand how you have a $30 million fucking budget.
Yeah, but it's Game of Thrones though. It's like one of the biggest shows ever.
I feel it. Well, yeah, but I just D&D when they first started, when they had what's his name, the creator of Dance of.
Oh God, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't remember it off the bat. But when they had his help, it felt like they were the best directors in history. I wonder who they have coming on next, because they're not coming back.
Well, I think HBO is getting involved more.
Yeah.
Because they saw how bad the numbers dropped on season 8.
Right.
Because a lot of people that watched season 8 never finished the show. Actually, really didn't.
I had to do it for my satisfaction.
I did too. I had to see how it ended.
I feel like, honestly, if we were at the age right now, we would see it for what it is. Because when I was younger, when I was like, I think the last episode aired or the last season aired when I was 19 or 20.
I was 18, so it
I
was
like
in
20.
2018.
Okay. See, yeah, I didn't.
Maybe.
I wasn't pleased with it, but
I wasn't opposed to it.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't like it was just like
trash.
It wasn't trash. Like, to perspective of the show, if you put that as like bottom line, yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, but I look back at it, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is horrible.
It's not. I've rewatched it now, and it's not bad, bro. I'm telling you.
I feel like the first couple episodes are bearable, but then it just turns into the goofiest shit that I've seen. Like,
I mean, I see what you're saying, but it's like The show is still great, man.
I still love it.
The whole build up to season 8 was great, but when you got to season 8, they should have gave it the 4 more episodes it got approved for.
Yeah, they
For
just
sure.
rushed the shit out of it,
It was
and then it didn't make any
fast.
sense.
That was another reason it wasn't as good. I feel like if they had had the same ending and had 4 more episodes, it probably would have still been out. It would have been great.
The ending was god awful.
Yeah.
That's honestly.
The thing that really makes me mad when people talk about season 8 is when people are like, whatever's a water bottle or a Starbucks cup. Who really saw that shit, bruh?
Wait, in what scene?
It was multiple scenes.
I never caught those.
The water bottle was the last scene where they announced Bran as the king.
Okay.
Which, if you get spoiled by this shit, I really don't care. It's
I mean,
been years.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. We're gonna talk about what happens in season 8, just because if you haven't watched it,
years.
yeah, you should have been watched it by now.
People really make me mad. It's like, oh, you ruined Dexter for me. Nigga, it's been 15 years.
It has been a very long time since Dexter ended. Like,
Dexter's a great
if
show,
you have an
man.
interest in something, my dad, he binge watched.
You ever watch Dexter?
I never got in. I never tried to watch it because
I just
don't watch TV
recently
a lot.
started watching it for real. I watched a decent amount of it.
Okay.
It's been this year is what I mean by recent. This year I started watching it.
I might have to.
But that boy,
I'll see. I can't. No promises because I'm horrible at watching TV.
That boy, Jerron put me onto The Wire.
Bro, he put me onto it.
The Wire is good.
It's.
I doubted it at first. I really did.
I don't know
but
why
it
you
is
did.
so good.
I knew it was good since
It's so good.
I knew it was good since it came out way back when we were kids. But no, with season 8, bro. This is an idea that I had because it's just so. I feel like it's a no-brainer. Instead of, will you agree that the Battle of the Long Night fucked it up? 2 episodes, 1, or it was the.
It should have been 3 episodes long.
At least they should have had it to where they defended at. Well, they couldn't do it at the wall because they destroyed the wall. But say they had their first stand against the dead at Winterfell or at what is it? The Umber's hearth. I don't remember what it's called. The Last Hearth. That's where the Umbers, their bannermen. They could have had it there and then lost the first battle. Had to fall back to Winterfell. Fought them again, and then Cersei she changed her heart. Maybe Jaime went back down, convinced her, and had her bring the armies back.
Yeah, but that would have changed the plot, though.
I mean, yeah, it could have changed. Yeah, it would have changed the plot, but
it would have been good.
That would have been. It's like, okay, this is realistic. Yeah, like it would have stretched it out, and it would have made. It just seems like after the Battle of the Long Night. Oh yeah, the White Walkers weren't shit. Let's get back to our worldly affairs. They're trying to kill each other all the time.
It was really like they just didn't have time to recover at all. It was just like, no, we won this war against the dead.
The 100,000 army worth
it
of
was
dead.
More
than that.
It was probably like 2 mil.
Or however the fuck many.
And
it doesn't matter. Yeah, they won barely, and they still had an army to go fight.
They really went off some bullshit.
Yeah.
See, listen, okay, what really fucked me up, I liked it at the beginning, but whenever they fucking said that, or whenever they had, goddamn, Arya drop the thing and just stab him, and then all of them blew up, I was like,
I mean, he did create them all though, the Night King, because he was the first ever walker. But they all didn't
die though. The little kids. I'm pretty sure one of the scenes at the end, there's still a little kid with blue eyes in the woods in the north. Am I wrong?
Not that I remember.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't recall.
Because, oh my god, I'm trying to remember. Because remember they were turning babies.
Yeah. Into
White Walkers, but they weren't decaying or nothing. They were still alive. They were just getting turned into White Walkers.
Right, and they had to grow.
That's what he was. He wasn't the original White Walker.
The Night King? No, he was. He was the very first.
Was he?
He was the first White Walker created.
Oh, okay, maybe he was. But the other ones, like
they were created by him though. he was like the babies.
They must have been babies though.
Right, and they grew into.
Okay, so that's how that works. Yeah, I never understood that.
Yeah,
because all of his like uppers were males.
Right, and that's why Craster, like, he only took males. I don't know if White Walkers can be females. I never thought about that.
There was a little girl female White Walker. That was the first one we saw.
Oh yeah, I think she was just a white though. Yeah, I think she was just a white, and they changed it because that was the first episode. I think they were all supposed to have blue eyes or something. All the dead. Because I think she was just an undead body.
See, my thing with Game of Thrones, I don't think they should have went and did a prequel. I think they should have had another story.
What do you like? What do you mean?
Completely different. I feel like because I mean, they're
like the
on
present
Earth,
story, except
but in a different location.
Okay, so like
say
in Volantis or across the Narrow Sea or something like that.
Take that for example, and then you get fucking word of what the hell's going on, and they still got a north too. You know what I mean? And the same shit's happening.
I don't know,
but their shit happens at a different time. It's like months later.
I don't know if that plays into it though. I don't think that's what happens.
But I'm saying it would be a whole nother story. It would just be another Game of Thrones.
It would, but it really wouldn't be the same. I don't think it would hit the same. Like,
I think it would be good though. Say this. Remember Arya goes on the ship and she goes to
Bravos.
Yeah, she goes back to Bravos. Or what is it, Bravo?
She goes to Bravo. It's
one of them.
It.
But she goes back to there, and then in Volantis, somebody sends a raven to Bravos or something, or to the kingdom, where they're rebuilding it, and then they're like, okay, let's tell everybody on the planet, because they have to have some kind of connection to every place on the world. Because it's not just this one fucking island, you know what I mean?
No, I mean, right. But that's just Westeros, though. Like, Westeros's history has been, like, created. The Children of the Forest are from Westeros. They created the White Walkers. So it's not like the White Walkers came from some magical place in the north, you know, like, over in Westeros, or just in the top of the globe. It's like it was in Westeros is where they came from. So it wouldn't really make sense for like White Walkers to be in Volantis or anything like that. I don't know. Like,
but I'm saying like a different variation of that, because you got to think there's witches everywhere. Like take the Red Woman for example.
Yeah.
She's not. There's no way she's the only one.
No, she's not. There's been multiple ones in the series.
And like they could have really been for like bad. Even worse than her. She was for bad. I thought.
I mean,
she was.
We thought so. She did some pretty evil shit, but.
Like when she had that shadow as a baby, that was fucked up.
I mean that.
She really
Stannis
did
Baratheon's daughter, all that. I mean, we don't got to go over a recap. Like.
Yeah, but she really did my man wrong in that tent with that shadow.
It was still great.
My thing was the shadow just disappeared.
Yeah.
Why?
I think that was just, once it executed its purpose, it's just like magic, you know. It just like dissipates. I'd say so.
That's like fucked up.
I mean, blood magic.
You know what really fucked me up when I rewatched it? What? Whenever she took her fucking necklace off.
Bro, you know that didn't make no sense.
Why?
Because she never wore it. There's been times where she wasn't even wearing it, and she was fine. Exactly how she was. If you go back to when she they took Gendry. I think that's his name. Gendry? Yeah, Gendry. Whenever they took him and she, you know, like took her shit off, she was completely nude. She didn't have no necklace on, and she was fine. They changed that for it in the in season 7.
Damn, I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
I had to look for that.
Yeah, because I was looking for it the entire time. I remember vividly. She'd even be like dressed in like, you know, counseling Stannis and still not wearing that. They added it in. They just,
you know what really fucked me up? Wait, they I can't remember. Did they kill Gendry?
No, they tried. They didn't though.
What was his like? I can't remember what his purpose was.
He was a blacksmith.
Like at the end, is what I mean.
Oh.
Or did he just disappear?
Yeah, I think they just made him fuck right off.
That pisses me off though, because it's like Gendry had a great story.
He became the Lord of Storm's End.
Oh, okay.
Of his houses, yeah.
So he basically did really fuck off.
Yeah, they just
but his story could have been so good, bro. Listen, this man literally came from the gutter, He was the king's son. Great blacksmith. Had a fire ass helmet. That helmet was fire.
That you talking about that bull helmet?
Fire.
Until.
And then he just fucked off.
Yeah, for like 2 seasons until they brought him back.
Yeah.
And he was in King's Landing. I just watched that, so that's why I know.
I'm trying. Like, there's a lot of information to take in when you watch this show.
There is, and that's why I'm going to continue to go back and watch it.
Yeah, when you rewatch it, it's like you learn a lot of different shit with it, which is great. But I wanted to tell you, I just remembered, like, soon as we started this, that Boba Fett come out this month.
You really think it's going to be all that? I don't know if I'm really...
Pressure.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
I give him respect
midnight, when that bitch drops, it's on. Midnight. I don't give a fuck if I work the next day.
We're gonna see. I'll come and see it. Or is it's a movie, right?
No, it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, we'll see.
Bro,
I'm gonna see how it is.
The way they did Mandalorian is good.
It was great, but
Boba Fett's story, it gets twisted. If you look at back on Boba Fett's history, it gets twisted, bro. I'm telling you.
I didn't know. I've not got into it like that.
You never really like sat down and.
I guess I've just never been into Boba Fett's character like that.
Boba Fett is crazy, bro. I'm telling you.
I've always been a big.
That's him. That's him right there.
All right, we're gonna see.
Like, Mando ain't shit compared to.
We're gonna see.
But nah, even like we was talking about earlier, bro. Spider-Man.
I think it's gonna be. We completely just left that in the dust.
What?
The whole time we went with Spider-Man, and then just.
But I saw that Game of Thrones sign. I had to throw it in there. You know what I mean? Like.
No, I dig it.
I'm ready for this Spider-Man. There's a lot of shit that we're unsure about. Like people talking about.
The other Spider-Man's coming back.
Spider-Man's coming back, which I feel it would be dope. But Tom Holland the best Spider-Man.
Get the fuck out.
I don't care.
Don't.
Tom Holland is just the embodiment of Spider-Man, bruh. He's a little kid. Like, well, he's not a little kid. He's in 17, 18.
He's supposed to be, yeah. We're like 19,
He
20.
might be 19 now.
He's supposed to be in college, because that's... I think that's right around where he's supposed to be. So he's in college
now.
Getting out of high school, going into college.
So he's about 18, 19. Bro, like... And I ain't gonna lie, Aunt May 5. She is beautiful.
Oh, goodness.
Beautiful, bro. I'm telling you. Bro, like, people really be, like, on that. Like, they love Aunt May.
Sounds like you love Aunt May.
Nah, like, I just think she looks good. It's a great time every time she comes around. I'm happy for Happy.
Hey, just don't let
My
your
boy
wife
Happy
find out
is
now.
really doing that.
Don't let your wife find out now.
Ain't nobody married. Ain't nobody married. But, nah, my boy Happy is well off. You know Happy's with her, right?
I don't even know who Happy is.
I guess. Like, I guess it's like...
See, that's the thing.
Happy is the dude that worked with Iron Man.
I don't think I finished one of Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies. And this is why I don't think my hype is that.
Why the fuck are you... Why are you watching the movie then?
I'm not going back to watch the other ones. I don't know.
You're going to be lost.
A little bit. I mean, I've seen Infinity War and all that, so it'll be fine.
You're going to be
right.
lost.
I'll be
not even
kind of
going to
lost.
understand why the hell this is happening.
I'll catch up on it. Be alright.
After you...
Look, it doesn't matter because
People
it gets
like
into
you
some
piss me
multiverse
off.
shit, okay?
People like you piss me off.
I hope so.
It's like, oh, let me go watch Iron Man 3. I ain't seen the other two yet.
I feel like it's different, though. Like, it's not like we've had 3 other versions of Iron Man.
But this Spider-Man is different, bro.
I guess so. I guess so. I'm sorry. Apologize in advance, but I'm watching it, okay?
That really makes me mad. Now I don't want to watch it with you.
I don't give a flying fuck what you want.
I guess you're right. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the Spider-Man. I'm excited to actually see the people that are coming back. There's a new character, though.
What do you mean? Oh, I know what you're talking about. They're in the trailer.
The new villain, right?
Because it's the villain that he has to go against himself. And he brings back all of the other villains. I think so.
Okay, makes sense.
But that's why everyone's saying, and I personally believe, that all the other previous Spider-Mans are coming back too. Because he's not going to do this shit alone. You think he's going to beat all these villains alone?
He's like that.
No, he's not. Get the fuck out of here. All right?
But Doctor Strange is going to be involved.
That's true.
And Doctor Strange is damn near one of the most powerful niggas.
I put him like in the top 3. He saved Infinity War.
Ah,
He saved it.
nah.
He saved too much shit.
I mean, yeah, he was probably the biggest piece.
I'm not saying like he saved as in his performance and all that, but his abilities.
Because I ain't gonna lie, nigga was sitting on a rock for half the movie.
Doing what? Doing what though?
Looking at fucking visions, my nigga.
He would deciphering time itself. Okay.
We
He was
could
doing
have
work.
We could have got the people from the Loki shit.
You need to just recognize. All
we
right.
could have got the people from the Loki.
That's
shit.
true, but that shit came out of nowhere. That was a good show though. I didn't even.
But it makes sense though.
It would make sense
Because I'm ready. I'm actually excited for Loki too. But it makes a lot of sense because somebody has to keep this in line. Even though we have the Watcher, which is one of the most powerful beings on the in the multiverse.
Wait, did you Sorry, this is off topic, but what's the most recent Marvel movie? Like that new team that they just had come out. Like
the Eternals.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched that yet.
I haven't watched it either, but I think Galactus was somehow tied in as an antagonist in it, which that's something I'd be down to see.
Listen, the thing that a lot of people say this. Like, see, I'm gonna go back on yours. The Eternals, they literally.
Just forgot.
What?
We didn't have the lamp on.
Oh, I mean, just go ahead and cut it on.
Damn lamp.
My bad. We ain't had the lamp on. Y'all gonna kill us. But
How do you turn this shit on? I forget.
I think it's like a twist. But the Eternals.
There we go.
The Eternals. Have you watched Shang-Chi?
No. I heard it's pretty good.
Bro, Shang-Chi is a banger. Alright, so all the Eternals. See, I've only watched like clips of it, but all their powers is like it's like got an orange hue. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So a lot of people think that the 10 Rings was made by them, or it uses the same power they use, because all their power is the same color, which like colors mean different things. So when Shang-Chi got them on, it turned to that color.
So you think this is gonna tie in?
I think the Eternals is gonna end up tying into Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi's not gonna be a part of the Avengers or nothing like that. He's probably gonna be the Eternal that works with the Avengers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because his dad was like 1,000 years old because he wore the 10 rings. Or I think that was why it was. They never really explained why he was 1,000 years old.
I couldn't even tell you. I have no clue about any of it.
Well, he probably wasn't 1,000 years old. He was a little older than that. But at the end of the movie, they were talking about. So you know how they have the little clips at the end, like
at the end of the credits,
or like
like the end of the credits.
Yeah. He was what's the name was like inspecting the rings. He was like, so how long did your dad have these or whatever whatnot? He was like, well, I guess 1,000 years, and
I guess.
I'm just
no,
I'm just summarizing what he said.
No, I'm talking about him saying it.
No, he didn't say that. He said 1,000 years.
Okay.
But he was like, well, these are the way that it's made is like the carbon footprint on it or whatever he said. These were made a long, long time ago. So, and the Eternals have been a thing a long time. Like, they've been the same group for a long time.
Yeah.
At one point, wait, I think they are still here, aren't they?
Bro, I have no clue.
I can't remember.
I have not seen. Yeah, you got to speak very.
I read
abstract.
into it a little bit, and it was like the Eternals literally could have stopped Thanos alone with all 5 of the or all of the crystals or whatever.
I guess that's something they're gonna have to clarify
bro,
more.
The Eternals are so powerful, bro. It's ridiculous.
I need to catch up with these.
I need to watch it.
It gets weird because, like I said before, I'm a DC fan. Like before I'm a Marvel fan.
Fuck out of here.
It just
DC hasn't been good since Dark Knight.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You're not lying. Which, hold up.
I'm not
this
watching
latest installment.
I'm not watching a 5-hour movie, bro.
You gotta watch it in parts.
In parts, and it gotta take me a week.
Just like a show would.
It's not a show. It's a movie.
But you can watch it like a show.
I can't do it.
I'm telling you.
As soon as, bro,
It gets kind of corny. I'm not gonna
my
lie to you.
friend told me about it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. I looked at the time, and it said
5 hours.
5 hours. I was like, fucking.
Zack Snyder had to fix it. He had to do his thing. It's not perfect.
They should just did what Marvel did and restart.
Honestly, yeah, but Warner
They could have
Brothers,
made more money
stupid
off of
shit.
that.
Wait, we got the next Batman coming out.
It's gonna be some bullshit.
No, it's not. Because my boy Robert Pattinson
I don't give
is
a fuck.
about to go crazy.
I don't give a fuck.
They're going back to they're going back to the Vengeance Batman, okay, where he's giving everybody the business, okay.
You ain't gonna have
he's not taking it easy
Joker.
on nobody.
You're not gonna have the original Batman. You're not gonna have.
It's not gonna be the Joker in there, okay. It's gonna be, who is it?
Is it gonna be Penguin?
No, it's the Riddler.
Oh, fuck.
Which they never did him in the recent movies.
I don't care.
Get the fuck out of here.
Joker
right?
is the most
Put some respect
iconic
on it.
villain
Yes,
of
he
all
is.
time.
Heath Ledger's Joker is the Joker.
No, Joker itself is the
Okay.
most iconic villain in any series ever.
Okay. Well,
Everybody knows the Joker.
exactly. Yeah, they do.
People that don't hate superhero movies love the Joker.
Right. Okay, so now you're giving DC compliments, my friend.
How the
What are we
fuck?
doing here?
No, you're talking about the movie industry for DC.
Yeah,
They suck.
I hear you, but what I'm trying to tell you is, I feel like they're finally starting to rehash everything. They're gonna start getting on track. Okay, after Zack Snyder's cut, I've got faith again. All right.
But what is he gonna do them all?
Oh no, I never said that. I think he's gonna inspire. Sorry, I think he's gonna inspire future directors to like see. I mean, especially with Marvel and what they're doing. I think the representatives at DC need to take notes from what Marvel's been doing over the past 5 years. Not clone it, but they need to apply just basic ideas and how they run their stories. That, and they need to take inspiration from Zack Snyder and interpret that. Well, take that and put it into new works that are come out. And I mean, just looking at the new Batman, it looks promising. But
oh no, bruh.
They need. We don't need another Wonder Woman. We need like a Martian Manhunter. We need something off the wall that's going to completely just bring it back. I don't know.
But it's like you have to think about stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna pan out.
We'll see.
Because I mean, you're talking about going from having all the iconic DC characters, like even Aquaman. They're not gonna replace him, are they?
I mean, I'm not saying replace them. I'm not the characters or their actors. Like, they just need some new blood in there. They need a new. We don't need them to bring out an Aquaman movie again and then try and give it a new flair. Like, no, just give us Martian Manhunter. Give us another Green Lantern, because that's been way far back and we haven't seen Green Lantern.
Green Lantern is probably one of my favorite DC characters.
He's one of mine too. It's one of the top
and
5.
He's one of the most powerful.
They could. I mean, the one with the guy who played Deadpool. I forget his name. Can't remember his name right now. Ryan
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, it was okay. I was too young to really have a good critique on it, but
It did well though.
yeah, I didn't think it was a bad movie. But it's been so long that they can do another one now, and
Yeah.
I feel like they could tie that into the story that just happened with I can't even think of the name. Damn, you might be right. Shit ain't iconic no more. Alright, I throw in the towel. It's a L.
DC just they lost it, bro. I don't know what they could do to come back. It'd be real hard for them to come back from how far they were. Like, they were miles ahead of Marvel at one point.
Yeah.
With the Batman and the Superman movies. But then they just died. I don't get it. Maybe it's just because I'm not in the movie industry or nothing. I don't know.
I couldn't say.
Yeah, you can't really say. I mean,
No,
you just
they
have.
kind of just lost it. Like they fumbled the torch and then
Well, it
dropped
was
it.
just
Marvel
like
picked it
even
up.
with like we were speaking on Game of Thrones, they fumbled the bag.
They did because they wanted to get the hell out. They wanted to move on to something else, but they really didn't even realize
How much money it was making,
that,
and
and the
how
fact
much
that
people loved it.
they would have had. Think about the reputation they would have gained from that. Like D&D. Okay, they didn't have. I cannot think of his name for the life of me.
The writer for the
Yeah,
books.
they didn't have the original writer, but if they would have ended it on an epic note, didn't rush it, had 10 episodes or 11 or 12, they would have been legendary. Would have been talking about them to this day. Like, yo, D&D, they might not have did a perfect job, but they blew that shit out the water. They finished what they started,
Yeah.
but they didn't. And it's going to taint their reputation for the rest of their lives. Like, for me at least, like if I ever hear D&D directed this, oh well, I wonder if they fucked it up like they did Game of Thrones. Like, I can't trust them anymore.
Oh man, I just don't know. I don't.
It's whatever. Getting back to Marvel though, I want to see the X-Men come back.
That shit's too far gone, bro.
What?
The X-Men is cool, but it's like they're not even involved in anything.
Sir, you gotta think outside the box.
They're not involved in anything. So what the
No,
fuck's the point?
They're not, which I don't understand. That's one thing I don't like about Marvel is they have they got like 3 or 4 different like groups who somehow aren't involved with each other. Like,
It's because the X-Men ain't as powerful as they need to be.
okay, but wait,
They're not
what?
necessary.
X-Men.
They're not necessary.
What? It's the X-Men.
I mean, you want to really talk about who's the most powerful group. If we got Silver Surfer in this Fantastic Four, that's number 1. Talk to me. Because
Okay,
Silver
so
Surfer is shitting on Thor.
You didn't bring up another point.
He's the only nigga that can really take down Galactus.
Okay, but why aren't, okay, I mean, I guess budget comes into play, but Fantastic Four,
Yeah, but how the hell are you
X-Men,
going to introduce
and
all these different groups?
I feel it. It's so hard, I guess, to keep all of them up to date. Like, it feels like they're just focused on the Avengers now, which I
Well,
get
it's
it.
because it's the most selling. That's why.
It is.
It's just that's a money grab itself.
It is. I can't.
They drop at least 2 a year, 3 a year movies.
Right, and the series are going
And
crazy.
they always blow.
Like, I'm not going to say they're at fault for that.
No.
But I'm still really involved in the X-Men. I feel like what would be crazy, I've talked to you about it before, Logan's daughter from Logan should replace him as Wolverine. That would be badass.
Which I think they may do.
I think they should. I think they're waiting for it to grow up a little bit more. But if they just do that and keep the flow of how they didn't throw in all of this, new, like, oh, she's a woman, she's going crazy, she's empowered. Like, it's when they didn't need none of that. She was a badass without saying any of it. I love her character, and I want her to be the new Wolverine. Not because, oh, we need, women's representation in it or something like that. It's just, she just goes crazy. She's brutal. And then you can replace the other characters with, I mean, I don't know. Or create a new team even. But.
So, okay. My thing is, this is what I feel like they're going to end up doing. So, you know how the Avengers is, like, down now. It's not even a thing. The Avengers Initiative is really not a thing right now.
Right.
In the comics, they ended up having a new Avengers. Now, I'm not gonna say they're gonna go by it.
Yeah.
But I feel like you got Tony Stark's daughter, which is roughly the same age as Logan's daughter.
Yeah.
You got Logan's daughter now. Hawkeye has a kid.
They could mix them.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
They're going to end
shit.
up making a new Avengers in this.
That would be lit. I didn't even think about that, honestly.
And then they could end up being like, okay, boom. The Hulk is still here. He's still good. He's just getting old. Now you got other people on the planet has got infected by the same thing that he did, but they're younger. You got people even like Captain America. That was still happening. I mean,
They're creating like super soldiers.
so like
Like
when
him.
you watched
The
Falcon and the Winter Soldier,
Mm.
that old man was like one of the first people. He aged though. He just
Because he
aged a
wasn't
lot slower.
Were they both frozen? Captain America and the Winter Soldier?
No.
So Captain America was in cryo sleep, not forced.
It was accidental.
Yeah, just being frozen, right? But the Winter Soldier was forced into it.
Oh, you talking about
He
Bucky?
was like planned cryo sleep,
Well,
so he could come back into the future.
So he left before that because they needed him, I believe.
Okay.
I think I'm right. I think I'm right. I don't have the exact facts, but that was what. So Bucky's been like an assassin his whole life. He eventually they found out I guess it's like a code. It's like code words that they have to say for him to stop freaking out and to where he can be sane. And now he's to the point to where if they say those words to him, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay. See, I gotta go back and.
I mean, yeah, like it's a lot. There's a lot going on in the Marvel series. It's just like, even with the oh my god, the multiverse police. I don't remember what.
I know what you're talking about.
That
with the Loki shit.
The thing that's weird is I don't think that's actually a thing. I don't think they're the people doing it. That I feel like that was a whole like. It was a whole different thing. So you have the if you go back and watch the Ant-Man thing, I've said this before. If you go back and watch the Ant-Man movie where they go into the quantum realm, it's the same color sky, and then whenever you slow it down, you can actually see cities behind it, like behind him in the quantum realm, going through the quantum realm. You can see cities. A lot of people think that city that they work out of is that, and it's all a lie. But since they're in the quantum realm, they have the possibilities to go to different time periods and different multiverses.
Okay.
Because that's how you time travel. Essentially, you get to the quantum realm, and you go to another period of time.
All right. Confused. Just a little bit.
What do you mean?
I'm behind it, but I need to go and get a full understanding for my damn self. I know that.
I don't know. I just feel like the Marvel shit is gonna pan out because they're gonna end up making a new Avengers. There's no way they're gonna let it die.
No.
It may not end up being called the Avengers. I don't know.
I mean, shit. If they in 10 years, we're not gonna give a shit.
Oh no, I definitely still will give a shit.
I mean, I hear you, but we're not gonna be so. It's not like they slighted us or something. Like, oh, they just took what we had away from us. It's like it's bound to change. Like, you got a new generation coming up now, so they've got to do something different.
I mean, it's even like you have to think if Hulk has a kid, it may be infected with that.
If his soldiers march.
I
said if his soldiers march.
What do you mean?
If he can have kids,
he's still fucking human. It's infused in his blood.
I hear you. It's just an irradiated human. I don't know. I feel like that would kill your boys.
I don't know. Maybe it would.
I don't know if his boys are.
I don't know. Them boys is getting old though, because he's gray. Getting gray. But I don't know. I feel like eventually they're gonna have another like Hulk situation to where there's another Hulk, because Hulk is just so iconic, bro.
Yeah. Like you said, they need to do like a world ender or something like that. Just completely switch it up. Like, oh my god, we need something, especially in our day and age where we're not really shocked by anything anymore.
I don't think they're gonna do World Breaker Hulk though.
That would be so dope if they just did that though, where he was just tearing everything up. We just want carnage. Like, that's what I'm going for.
That's another thing. Venom is fire.
I was just getting ready to break into that. I love the people, bro. It had the worst reviews for some reason. People said it was a terrible movie.
Well, it's probably because it wasn't the original Venom or whatever. or.
I mean, I guess not, but I thought Tom Hardy's depiction. I think his acting is awesome.
Great. He's great.
Just the ways. I mean, especially whenever he's supposed to be this like. He plays the part so well, like a broken guy.
Even when they split him, I liked how they had different personalities.
Right.
His character and Venom itself had different which I loved it. He was like, they was in the gas station or whatever, and he was like, "Should I eat him?"
It's like, no.
And
then they're going back and forth.
Have chicken.
But they can't hear him, so it's just like
they're just going back.
He's
and
going
forth.
nuts. Yeah, but
It's
I thought it was
hilarious.
pretty good. I thought that Venom movie was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know.
So,
Did
we'll see
they
about the
dropped the
second
second one, didn't they?
They either did or they're getting ready to.
Maybe they are.
I know I've been seeing trailers.
I only
for
watched the first one,
Right.
so I don't know if there was a second one or not.
I don't know. I think anything Tom Hardy's in, I watch though.
Tom Hardy's a hell of an actor.
Yeah.
He was in that wasn't he in a cowboy movie or something?
He was in The Revenant. I don't know if that's what you mean by it.
He was like a cop or like a sheriff or something.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I don't know.
I swear he was in a movie and he was like a cop.
You're probably
like the
right.
old Western time.
I can't think.
No,
of
I think it was pretty good. I can't remember the name.
I mean, him as Bane, crazy. He's a great actor.
Yeah. But all right, this has been a night out freestyle. We had a good topic. We just getting to the time around the time limit we want to be, so we're gonna go ahead and head away.
Yeah. I feel like this has been a little bit different than our usual. I mean,
we're actually
what
talking
is it?
about like stuff that's going on now.
Yeah. We kind of got off topic and went around a little
But
bit.
we stayed in the same revenue, basically.
Yeah.
Or not revenue, alley.
I was gonna say.
Why
revenue.
did I say revenue? Maybe
I think
about
we're a little bit rusty for our first time back. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like.
But we're gonna get better.
Yeah, we're gonna get back on track. But
me and Trey gonna get into some things in the next year. Me and Trey,
I'm be doing a lot.
It's gonna be some fun times. We're gonna tell y'all some stories about what's going on and tell y'all what's going on with us.
Oh, trust me. Here in the next couple weeks to months, we're gonna have some stuff to show.
And another thing, we keep saying this, but now me and Trey are both fine to do this. We're gonna end up having people here.
Yeah. The next couple episodes we're gonna have our first couple guests.
Yeah.
And we might do like a raffle or something to see who goes first. Because at this rate, I don't even remember who the hell asked first. Like,
yeah, it's probably not. I mean, I don't know who said first.
People are gonna fight over it. I don't give a shit. So yeah, we're gonna have like a raffle or something.
But if you want to be on here, you can put it in the comments and let us know, and we'll definitely put you in that.
Well, that or
hit us up.
I'm gonna put an email in either our YouTube or in the bio on this one.
Or I mean, you could just put your like Snapchat or something. You know.
Yeah, I'll do something like that so you guys aren't just disclosing yourselves in the comments. But we'll do that, and then that's how we'll figure out the guest situation, because I think that is definitely our next step. It'll be something fun that everyone will enjoy,
and it'll be hilarious. We're gonna have some good times.
Yeah, so get your topics ready, because we want to hear them. We're not about to come on here and
BS.
treat you like it's a daycare.
But I want to say sorry again for not being here for a while. It's just a lot going on. But we're going to get, I'm telling you, me and Trey going to do this 52 weeks straight. It may be like a day later or something once in a while because of work. But
we'll make up for it, though.
Yeah.
Well, we hope everyone has a good rest of their December. Don't screw up the year before it ends.
Yeah.
And
get your head straight for the next year.
Right.
Hopefully
Year's resolutions.
Hopefully this is going to be a good one.
You got this. We will see you when we see you.
All right. Peace.